mister. Come on.
Oh my God. All right, I already did a big breakdown of this. Mind-blowing, these singers. That's already up. I'll put a link to all of that stuff down below. But today we are doing something different. We're going to check out the Immortal songs medley. Let's go. So shout out to who requested this in the community. It was, wait, let me look. We just built this new, I don't know, did I spell it right? We just built this new, there it is. Yep, Immortal Songs Medley. IMS, I believe you requested it this month, and I think we have other people more. We just built this app because look at this month we've had 985 requests from people supporting the channel of songs to do, and that's where I get my ideas from. I'm like a crowdsourced reactor these days, and there are a couple people in the community who are helping to grow the amount of female group reactions that I do in K-pop, as well as to female Korean artists, so that we can grow our, girl group stands in the community. Let's go. So if you are one of those, you need to come over and be an ambassador, because I've got a lot of people that would really love to have you join the party. So, okay, enough about that. Let's get going. I'm so excited to check them out. My memory of them is they're just such incredible vocalists. So I'm going to do like a deep study right now. I'm going to really break this down. This medley has 6 songs, and I'm going to do the full study for my community supporting the channel. But I'll do a good chunk of it here for you all on YouTube. The link to the full thing is already done. If you're watching this on YouTube, though, it's down in the description. Okay, so you can come check it out and join the party. All right, let's get going. I want to get to the music, and then we'll talk about some backstory stuff here as well, okay? So the first song that they do in the medley is a song called Backwoods. And what my crew came up with the research on that is that this is an original 1964 song by Baeho, one of Korea's most beloved old school singers, about life and longing out in the remote countryside. The backwoods, far from the city. MAMAMOO took the vintage trot-era classic and rebuilt it with their own soulful arrangement. What does it mean now? This is like the stage that won them their very first Immortal Songs episode, the moment a rookie girl group proved they could honor a legend song and make it their own. Fun fact, this was their 6th appearance on the show and their first win on episode 223, part of a special honoring of Baeho. It makes them the first third-generation idol girl group, or third-generation idol group to win on Immortal Songs. All right, what an introduction that is. Let's go. So this is Backwoods. Backwoods. Sorry. Here we go.
산을 넘고 물을 건너 고향 찾아서 너 보고
I think these subtitles are wrong. I'm going to turn them off. Oh, that note coming in. That was Hwasa, right? Hear the little texture in her voice there? This is Moonbyul. It's so cool. I'll go back. Oh my God, I just had my first goosebump there. Oh, that's Wheein. Beautiful harmony. Oh, did you hear that flip? Such texture. Oh, that's so loud. Okay, is that the end of the first one? Okay. Oh my God. I remember that they were killers, and watching a little bit back of the Killing Voice, I remembered their sounds and their tone quality. But my God, I've been a vocal coach for 26 years. Let me introduce myself real quick. My name's Tim. I've been a vocal coach for 26 years. This is my website, my amazing team of teachers that teach under my tutelage. I have to give them a shout out every video. We do in-person lessons out here in the Manhattan, tri-state, Philadelphia area. But we have students now all over the world because of this channel. So if you need a vocal coach, hit us up. The link to that is all down in the description. So that's where I get that's why I talk about voice so much on these reactions. But okay. They are a case study of what I believe is the highest ideal you can have as a singer. Like, it's using your vocal technique that you worked your butt off to build as in your studies and you're practicing to not just show how good you can sing. That's not the point. The point is emotion. It's expression. It's becoming a selfless conduit for whatever you're singing about and having it come through you. And that's where the goosebumps come when it's singing like that. It's like somebody being vulnerable expressively. Right? Isn't that what just happened right here? Oh my God. We're going to go back and break that down again. Listen to that again. I'm going to make sure my piano's on. Yeah, okay. Kyrian. We're in like C. Very minimal, it's arpeggiated piano. See? Again, do you feel how connected she is to what she's singing about? That's it. It's almost like a meditation. Great singers, it's like they're not there. They're in the visualization. They're in their mind's eye. The only tiny criticism I have is keep your eyes open, because your eyes are the window to your souls, So it's like we want to, even though, it sometimes helps to get emotional to close your eyes as a singer. Typically, like what I teach to make sure, keep your eyes open because we want to be let in, but it doesn't matter here. She's so emotionally tethered. And then right after that, she opened her eyes. So that tone right there that she's using, we're gonna step into my vocal lab for a second here. This is my vocal lab. So, I'm teaching voice for a million years. I like to break down the vocals like this. I found that these 7 elements, if you kind of think about someone singing in relation to how they're using these 7 elements, you get a pretty good picture of how they're doing what they're doing. And if you notice her tone right here, it's very light. It's very airflowy. Right? Like there's that airflow in the tone. And there's not a lot of not a lot of grit. Like Hwasa has a little coming later, a little, I call it creaky door sound that she puts on her voice later. But right here, Wien is not doing that. She's just kind of using the airflow. And she's not in like a metallic, bop, bop, like a trumpety tone. You see, it's like a trumpet and wind, right? The trumpety sound, it's like when your vocal folds close and thicken and get brassy. She's not doing that. It's very intimate. And what does that do expressively? It makes it pulls us in. It's like a quiet conversation with someone, right? It's delicate. It's beautiful. A nice vibrato at the end of the phrase. Right? Vibrato is that wiggle we hear in the voice. Gorgeous. There's a teeny bit of grit there, but not enough to make it sound creaky. Gorgeous, beautiful. I don't know the song either, so that note when she came in, it's so unexpected. Where when she came in on that top note, in the same type of tone, it's almost like Wien handed it off to Hwasa, and it's like she knew to match that tone to stay in that sonic world, and then she started changing it up and making it her own, right? This is amazing. Did you hear that little? I'm not going to try to say the word. I promise everybody that I'm going to be studying Korean here soon, because reacting to K-pop and Korean artists is such a big part of my life now that it's like, and I love languages anyway. I'm just so busy trying to keep all my people's song requests happy. That's the truth. That's like I have no time for anything else. But I do want to eventually study. So, but anyway, did you notice she took that air tone and then she had a little? There's all these delicate textures right here. Hear that? Almost like a teeny cry into it. None of this is by accident. None of it. Right there too. I love her use of grit and texture here. What does that do versus what we did with keeping it a little more pure? It's like, think about it. It's almost like without the texture, it's less angsty, right? I mean, with the texture, it's more angsty. Without the texture, it's more pure and innocent. All of these vocal sounds we make have expressive impetus. And then this change here with Moonbyo when she comes in with a rap here. So unexpected in this type of a song, right? But it works. So cool. I told you this is going to be a long video. I'm breaking it down by every nanosecond. We're going to get every morsel of awesomeness. You notice her grit right there. Oh, right? Vocal fry. Now Wheein came in with that. Oh, did you hear the little ornament she did there? Da, da, da. Gorgeous. And now she's got a little more angst in her tone than she did when she started with those creaky door sounds, and a little bit of squeeze on the voice too. Like you kind of can squeeze above the larynx a little bit. Kind of like that. Gorgeous riff. See, she's got more grit. And that harmony. Beautiful. She did like a little slide in there. Another thing that let me let her finish the phrase. I'm sorry. All the Solar fans are like, Tim, shut up. Okay, so when you sing a melody, you can sing it kind of clean in a more pure way. Da, 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 da. Or you can decorate it. It's kind of like a Christmas tree, right? Think of the melody without decorations as like a Christmas tree with no ornaments or lights on it, right? As a singer, especially in contemporary commercial music, we've got a certain way that we ornament. Da, da, da. Like instead of going da, 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 you would go da, 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 ha, ha. You kind of go underneath the note you're going for and go to the note you're going for. And then you also can do that on the back end. Da, da, da. You sort of anticipate where you're going with a little ornament, a little decoration, a little ad lib. And they're very angular, those movements in contemporary commercial music singing and pop singing. All right, so now this one, I think this is where this is exactly where the next song starts. So yeah, we have Love Story of a Girl. Oh, Backwoods. Get that one on there. Do they have a full version? Of course they have a full. They have to have a full version of that. We have to get what else? What are the other songs that my community's requested of theirs? I Miss You. Where Are You Now? The Solar and the Limujin service. I love the Limujin service. Fun fact about that, my community already knows this story, but when I had to do my first Limujin service because they requested it, I was like, oh, this is going to be heavy. Like, I don't know who this Limujin guy is, but we're going to hear a bunch of singers singing at his memorial service because he passed away. That's what I thought, but it turns out it's not a, service. It was a whole different meaning. Limujin, it's kind of like limousine service was the play on words, not like in the use of the word service in the States here of being like a memorial service, Cultural things, right? Oh God, that was so funny. Okay. Next song we're going to check out is Love Story of a Girl. I told you I was going to deep dive on this. The next one we have Solar and Wien carry the soaring lines in this one. The You're My Everything call and response moment. Okay, I don't want to spoil anything, but I guess there's a call and response moment. A tender ballad about a girl in love with someone just out of reach. Close enough to touch, but he doesn't notice her. Oh, yep, that's a thing. The lyric aches over wanting the smallest ordinary thing, holding hands, walking arm in arm, sharing a meal. What it means now, it's the universal feeling of loving someone who doesn't see you, dressed up in a lush, grown-up vocal. Oh, man. Yep. This is going to be an emotional one for sure here. Okay, so here we go. This next one is a Love Story of a Girl.
Oh,
it's a little more up-tempo than I thought. Oh, it's bluesy. Let's go. Oh, I love that energy. That was so killer. So unexpected. For the tone change, it's getting brassier now. Growl. So this is angsty and bluesy. These harmonies. Did that pentatonic riffing? Wow. Oh, Solar, let's go. That's like the third time already in like 3 minutes. Oh my God. Wait. That's it. Okay, that's it. This is kind of like a Killing Voice a little bit, but just, different setting. It's just these little sampler platters. Wow. All right, let me go back here. Let's go back. It was like about here it started. Okay, we get to see some of the power here, the control, the dynamic contrast. Did you notice now, thinking about my little chart thing here? You know how I mentioned that we started off with Wien, and she was doing all this airflow, and it was very kind of almost pure and ethereal a little bit, maybe. And then Hwasa came in, and it was like a little more texture, a little more grit. And look at between the wind and the metal. See how it's like green and yellow and orange and red there? You see that? That's because it's not just wind and metal, like ha, ah. It's not like those are the two sounds in your voice. You've got a whole spectrum between them. Ba, 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 ba. You can go back and forth. And so now in this song, we're getting some more metal for sure. We're getting some more brassy, trumpety tones. We're getting sliding into notes. If you look at where it says intervals down there, an interval is the space between notes. And up to this point, we had just kind of like the right angle where it's like ha ha ha. It's like very angular movements between notes. Now we had some like bluesy sliding into notes. And then I think it was Solar who did a growl, which is a grit technique. All right, that's enough. I'm not going to go too much deeper in that. I was like, man, I'm vocal nerding out hard, but this is the group that you vocal nerd out hard on because there is so much technique in what they're doing. We're going to listen to it again. God, I wish I spoke Korean. It's so cool with the you're my everything. They're kind of trading off, and then Moonbyo's rapping underneath it. it's such an interesting musical concept, you know? So unique. We just checked out Idol Killing Voice too, and that's a fascinating new young group with very diverse vocal tone qualities. By the way, for you girl group stans, yeah, this is, right? Like, come over, help us get the balance. We'll have to say also too, by the way, I guess Idol's not that new. They're new to me, but yeah, so. So powerful. Oh, that harmony. Hear that riffing there? Agility, doing riffing stuff is some of the. It's like the most one of the most complicated coordination things to learn as a singer, because you have to be accurate, and you have to figure out how to be really accurate with your pitch very quickly. And then not only that, you have to figure out what notes to embellish on. And a lot of it has to do with the pentatonic scale, which I'm not going to get into too much. I'm going really deep already. The texture, there's her texture. Yes, there's the growl. I just growled from her growl. So when you growl, what you're doing is you kind of you're cinching your pharynx, which is the space above your larynx, and you're getting extra stuff in your throat vibrating above your vocal folds, basically. Let's just leave it there. Let's hear it one more time, though. Oh, that harmony, too. Look at how many people, by the way. Were you there? You see that straight tone to vibrato? That's another one of those, like if this were the Olympics of singing, belting a straight tone, like a big brassy voice tone, and then going to vibrato is like, it's like in the Olympics figure skating, it'd be like a triple Salchow or a quadruple Salchow. It's really hard to do because once you get that straight tone going, it's hard to get your voice to wiggle right after it typically. Yep. They all have all the moves, you know? But again, they're emotional. It's not just about showing off the moves. They just happen to use them really expressively. See? Beautiful. These harmonies. So tight. Yeah, that's pentatonic stuff. Oh. Unbelievable. Solar. This is so much fun for me. Oh, this is so much fun. I don't know how long have it. 24 minutes almost on the first two songs. This video is going to be 1 million years long. Okay. All right. I think I'm going to stop here for YouTube and then yes, thank you so much for watching on YouTube. If you want to see the full thing, it's already done down in the description and the top pin post. Thank you for coming over and supporting the channel. The only reason I get to keep doing this is because of people supporting the channel. Because as YouTubers, when we put up songs on YouTube that we do, like even though it's like technically would count as fair use and educational and all that stuff, it always gets copyright claims. So then it's like, you know, the only way I can support myself spending pretty much my whole life breaking down music these days is through an amazing community I have of people who are supporting me doing it. So thank you so much to those of you who are supporting the channel. And for that, I give them a lot of extra stuff. And also to like just about the community, by the way, like I'm so grateful that everybody's cool. Like everybody's very respectful of each other, even though everyone's got their particular fans or like who their favorite artist is, and they're respectful of not, you know, being negative about it in the chats and on the Discord. I'll put a link to the K-pop Korean artist Discord thread that I have, which is very active, so you can Come be a part of getting our balance so that we can have a nice balance of girl groups and guy groups in the requesting of songs each month. We would love to have you join us. So thanks for watching. And I'll also put up my collection of the collection I have of K-pop Korean artists here. As you'll see, there are a few more. There's the idol Killing Voice, Taeyeon. Oh my gosh, so good. Girls' Generation. See, we're getting a little more balance here already. aespa. Look at that. There's a little more balance already. So come join the party. Okay. All right. And I will see you in my next reaction. Thanks for watching. All right, everybody, let's